Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka. Today we're going to be playing PC Building Simulator. So if you like this and you want to see more, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. And as always, if you're new here or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. And without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will. Alright, I might try something a little funky here. What I'm going to do, get the cheapest 2 4 gigs I can right here. Add those to cart. And I'm going to take what is likely a 2 out of there and put it in the other person who wants 4. It's going to be great. And an upgraded CPU. I have no idea what your CPU is. You know what? We're going to play it safe, and we're going to make them wait a day for not telling me anything. And we're just going to place that order without the CPU, and we'll order the CPU tomorrow. Joke's on them, alright? That's what you get for not being specific. Oh no, we had to pay our utility bill today. What are we going to do? What is this must complete job? Oh, there's a job I guess I have to complete by then? Wow, you must be slow at this game if it takes you that long. I already had a 500, I completely forgot. And of course... Wait, which one's broken? Was this the same person that I added a terabyte for? So the 500 must be the one that's broken. It has to be. Now that I've figured out my controls, can I not disconnect? Even though I am removing the cables, you don't want the cable, you just want remove. It's my fault. It's my bad. Sorry, guys. Alright, so yeah, that was the broken one. We'll give him the 500 that I initially actually bought for him, conveniently enough. And then I bought another one, stupidly enough. This one wants the upgrade to 4 gigs of RAM. So I actually have to do this one last, because I need this guy's RAM in order to upgrade that guy's RAM. Oh, I love how I'm taking someone else's RAM. Alright, so we pop this clip right here. Oh, it's a 4 gig. Damn. Alright, I see you there. So we only had to give him 1 4, actually. We want to make sure they're actually in the same colors here, or bad things could happen to good people. In it goes, upgraded to 8 gigabits. Oh, this is the one that wanted the CPU upgrade as well. So let's see what CPU he's running. A Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. I probably got to be careful about the motherboard too, make sure it's actually compatible. So this is what he had here. These are all the ones that come with the same socket. Make sure it fits in the motherboard. So this is probably an upgrade right here for 130. But I feel like we should impress the customer a little bit to say you went from a Ryzen 3 to a Ryzen 5. Huh? Not getting same-day delivery for $100 though. They're not paying me enough for that. Ooh, I have to pay $96 for my electrical bill, so we will pay that. Throw that away so we can pretend like it never happened. We're gonna have to wait for this guy's CPU tomorrow, so we'll put that there. And this guy will just take his RAM. We could use it for someone later who maybe needs an extra 2 gigs of RAM, but we'll actually just take his 2 and replace it with the 4. Oh, the lights. This man got fan lights. Look at him. Ooh, and snowy trees. I like this person. They got good taste. Don't know why I just put a virus scanner on the computer. Didn't mean to do that at all. Alright, you know what? Against my better judgment, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. It's done. It's over. Taking my PC too. Right out the wall. We're going to find out, while that thing's doing its thing, we're going to find out a little bit more about our own PC here, you know? Maybe there's a part on me that is an upgrade. Maybe not. So we'll just take this thing off here and take a little peek in our computer. So We're working with a GTX 970, a 2 GB of RAM. You know what? Let me help myself out here. Got this used 2 GB of RAM right here for you. Boom. Upgrade, just like that. Now we're at 4 GB of RAM. Just gonna take this here air cooler off just to take a little peek ski at what we're working with here. We got ourselves a Pentium CPU. Ugh. Ugh. I'm just kidding. If you have a Pentium CPU, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Maybe we'll upgrade the CPU. I don't know what we can fit into this Z170, but we'll see. And I'll see if I have an upgrade for that GPU as well. We finished the very, very terrible. That's a 1050 Ti in there, and it does not do very good. I think we have better than a 1050 Ti in our current setup. Could be wrong. Let's leave this by the door, though. And we can't collect on those yet. And we actually can't order anything without our computer. Don't know why it was so hard for me to get the words there. I almost forgot on my own computer. I assume every time you take this fan off, you should probably put a little thing, a thermal paste. Just a little bit. Just to make yourself sleep better at night, you know? Especially if you leave it on all night. And I'm sure we've all been there. It's not good, but you do it sometimes. Alright. Place the PC. Hopefully it's good to just be turned on. Good, I don't have to actually wire it up when it's down there. Alright, well, we'll quickly go to the email and collect all of our money from these suckers. I mean, valued customers. Would you believe I'm still struggling to find a replacement copy of Babes of Planet Bathamore? Well, yeah, I believe it. I put money on the fact that nobody's ever heard of it. You probably ask people in stores and they're like, I'm sorry, what? Gaming rig isn't booting anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? It seems to power on okay. The fans go round, but it doesn't get any further than the BIOS screen. Huh. Diagnose and fix. That'll be interesting. I'm not sure. Mission requires you to figure out what's wrong with the PC before being able to order parts. Right. Got it. Oh, shoot. I wanted to get a new CPU for myself and this guy, and I just paid $30 for shipping when I could have got more stuff and paid one. Damn it! Alright, so we're using like a Pentium whatever down here, which is an 1151 socket, so we could go up to an i3. We could go up to an i5. Did we order that guy's Ryzen? I don't even know now. If we did, we're paying like 3 things of shipping like an idiot. Maybe we'll just go for the one step up to an i3, but like a high-end i3. Nah, we want quad core. We're going to an i5. So we can go up to from 64 to a 66. We also got to make sure we don't draw too much wattage. I don't know how much our original one drew. So let's try and go with an i5 60. We'll go with an entry-level i5. We'll go with the first i5 we can get. Why not? And we're going to hope that we already ordered that guy's Ryzen, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I've done anymore. It's too much. Alright, we got a Ryzen. We got our CPU. We got some RAM. We're ready. Soak it all in. Let's see. Diagnose and fix. That's going to take a bit. What's this one again? Upgrade the CPU. I can do. So we want to install the i5. Here you go, sir. We got to close that. And we got to put a little bit of thermal paste. Put on his cooling. Hook it up. Alright, so while that one is benchmarking, I'm going to come over and find this one. So, try turning the power on and see what happens. Often the BIOS will give you a clue to what's wrong. If nothing happens, could be a broken power supply unit. If that doesn't help, you work your way through the components until you find the broken ones. Alright, well, I guess we'll do step 1, which is see if the BIOS gives us a clue. Feel like a damn detective. LA Noire VR simulator. Power it on. It's a nice case. I like this one. I like this case. No CPU found. Is that a hint or what? So we got a Ryzen 5 in here. Let's see. Is it broken? Yes, it is. Can I put the Ryzen 3 in? Because it's fixed. It's maybe a little bit worse than it was. But is it really worse if it works now? It's a question that I have, you know? I would be pissed if it was my computer. But, will this person even notice? They're probably just using Facebook and Twitter anyway. Alright, we're plugged in still, so let's power it on. You should not take a CPU out of a computer while it is plugged into the power of your outlet, by the way. But, that's fine. Oh, look at that. Is that temperature right there? I think that's temperature. That's cool. It's a fancy motherboard or whatever has that digital reading on it. And look at that. Fighter jets. And it's done. Look at that. I diagnosed it, fixed it. Didn't even need to get parts for it. That, I don't know how much more convenient you could get than that. So this thing is done. It has done its benchmark, and it is good to go. Out of my life. So this person wants 8 gigabytes of RAM. Again, you don't want to be plugged into a power outlet while you're changing components on your computer. But just gonna do that to save myself some time. And if something bad happens, then it's about time, am I right? Because this has been going a little too smooth. Oh, we got a 4 in there already? That's perfect, actually. We'll just open this other red one up and put 1 4 in. Alright, so we got another bench test running. And let's actually upgrade our PC after a nice successful day. Get this Pentium garbage out of here. Also, what kind of power supply unit are we working with here? I'm very curious. A 450. Well, hopefully we don't screw ourselves. It's not too much more wattage. It's only, like, I think 15 watts more. Or something like that. So hopefully it's not too bad. So we're going from the Intel Pentium G4400. 2 cores. 3300 hertz frequency. That's not bad. It's not bad for a 2 core. 54 watts. To a 65 watt 4 core. Only 2700 frequency. What we should actually do here, before I do this, is we're going to throw this in. So I don't think it's going to matter for the benchmark, but I'm going to remove the 1 bit of RAM that we put in here. And we're going to turn this thing on real quick over at this station for some reason. And we're actually going to apparently have to plug in our USB? No. Why can't I do the benchmark? Okay, looks like for $400 we can get this system info thing, so let's try that. It's gonna put us into debt. Oh my god, that was loud as hell. I am suing for making me deaf. Oh, this was not worth it. Oh, you douchebags. Yeah, I know my account's overdrawn. It's only $111. I have to $1,000. Why'd you have to do that to my ears? Oh, my USB's in the other computer. I didn't even have to buy that program for $400. Stupid. 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 Everything is stupid. Alright, USB. I am installing everything onto my computer. Alright, we should have everything now. There we go. Look at all these. I don't even know what some of these do. Probably for lights on your computer if you have them, but we don't. So let's actually run a virus scan on our own computer. Look at that. No viruses found. We keep it clean. We're not clicking on nothing funky. Alright, there's all of our system specs. That's actually really cool. So it's telling us how hot each core is, how hot the graphics card is. So I'm using 80 watts out of my 450, so we're pretty clear on that. That's awesome. Only 120 gigabyte hard drive, but that's okay. Well, I guess we got a lot of programs going now. We could eventually fill up that. So anyway, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to run a benchmark. So we'll let that run, and we'll see what kind of benchmark we get. We'll add our new CPU, we'll add our new RAM, and we'll see if the benchmark goes up. I'm pretty sure that graphics card is better than the one that I have that I accidentally bought, this 1050 Ti. We have the R9, which could be better. No, I don't think it's better than the 970. So we can sell some of these broken parts as well. Might as well get them out of here, because can't give someone a broken part. We can give them a used part, but we can't really give them a broken one. That's not the kind of business I'm running here, alright? Oh my god, I ended the damn benchmark by accident. I'm ashamed. I'm just gonna go stare at this picture for a while. Alright, so we had a 5.6 frame per second on our CPU. And we're not doing too bad, actually, in graphics compared to the other computers we've been working on at the very least. So I think we're gonna leave the 970, and I'm pretty sure it's better than the 1050 Ti. Oh, we have a 4 gigabyte memory in here now. I don't know where we got that from. We're going to put the 2 gig in, so we have 4 gigs total. And we're going to put the new processor in that we spent all of our hard-earned money on. Now we'll benchmark it one more time. I don't even remember really what it was at. It was like 5 frames or something, wasn't it? Now we're hitting like a nice 9-ish frames on the CPU. So I'm going to go ahead and say we pretty much doubled our processing power with that CPU, which sounds pretty good to me. I like that. I'm gonna have to stop that benchmark though, because I wanna get going here. But having more RAM allows us to do this. We can open everything. Woo! Everything at once. I don't think I have the internet on this computer. Like, I don't think I could go to I don't think I have a browser. Of the internet, obviously. I don't have a browser is what I meant to say, alright? Don't give me a hard time. 8,000 gigabytes of storage. And you're only paying me $440? Damn. My PC is super slow right now. Yawn. Graphics card replaced with something better. Again, what do you have? So, he already had 1.5 in here. But too bad, I'm taking them. I mean, am I allowed to take them? Does he have important stuff on here? Well, I'm taking them. And I'm taking whatever's on them, too. Including all of your banking information, your social security number. I'm gonna steal your identity. And there's nothing you can do about it. But you're getting 2 nice 4 terabyte Barracudas. So, like, how does that make you feel? Pretty good, right? Boosh. 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 Skadoosh. That looks good. Can't complain about that. Alright, it booted to OS. So this thing is good to go with its new 8 terabytes of glory. We also ran a benchmark test on the one that we upgraded the RAM. So we can put this one by the door as well. Last but not least, we have this graphics card one. The person who likes to not tell me what they have, but wants me to upgrade them like I know what an upgrade for them is. Ooh, 1050 Ti, huh? Huh? Alright, let's see what I got for you here. We'll take this 1050 Ti right out. No problem here. Haven't had a lot of dusty computers come in lately, I noticed. So we have this R9 280, 3 gig. Nothing about it really screams upgrade to me. But let's try it. Hey, it's an upgrade. Would you look at that? And just for you, I even have... Oh wait, that's your PCI lock. I thought I had one of those pieces that go in here. I guess not. I guess I don't have it anymore. Sorry. But it still looks alright, right? Just tell him it looks okay. So I don't understand how these graphics cards work as far as which ones are better than what. I guess it just goes by price. I guess if it's more expensive, it's considered an upgrade. Because these are the two, for example, that I just upgraded. Alright? I took them from a 1050 Ti, this exact one, to this exact R9. It was used as well. Now this one has 4 gigabytes versus 3 gigabytes. The frequencies are faster. The only thing that this one is more wattage. Why is this an upgrade to this? I'll never understand. I'm pretty sure I used to have this exact graphics card in my old computer. I'm pretty sure this is what you guys watched me make videos on if you were around in the old days of the channel. Was this graphics card right here. Did they have the processor? Probably not, because I didn't have a Ryzen. I had an older AMD that they don't have in this game, at least yet. But that's it right there. That's the graphics card that I used to make videos on. Fun fact. Alright, so we're done here, and I'm taking my program back. Alright, let's collect our day's work. Oh my god, you got... Ah, my ears! For fuck's sake, that noise is so loud. And look at that, we have reached level 4. Just like that. Got some new AMD GPUs, the quick screw tool. Ooh. Oh, we got some RGB LED by Corsair. Do a little lighting. 980 Ti graphics card. We get some more cases at the next level. That's what I like to hear. Level 5, we might start building our own PC. What else do we get at this level? Oh yeah, I want to check out that RGB. Also, is this level 4? 6, 8. Okay, never mind. Alright, well let's add one to the cart, just for fun. And see what we need to do today. I want to play with that, so we're going to go a little bit further here. At the very least. Maybe even further, because I'm addicted to this game. Award-winning author Bruce Van Cleef. Clifford the Big Red Dog is writing me. I really like these stories. Like, they're too much for me to read, I feel, in the episodes, but if you guys are interested in me reading them to you, I can. But I try and at least show most of the ones that I find interesting, or at least a good read. But long story short, this insane writer needs his computer upgraded with an i5 6400 or better and 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's those idiots over at Movie Maniacs. They're crazy. What is with this Maniacs guy? Is it the same guy every time? They organize some kind of DDoS on the Film Classics archive. It's like 1 million people trying to download everything at once. It totally killed my computer. There was smoke and everything. Can you take a look and see what you can do about the damage? Replace the PSU and CPU for whatever he has. Of course, we have no idea. So we'll have to get that. And we need to give this guy RAM, clean out the dust. This guy wants RAM and an i5 6400. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. What a beautiful hallway. Great pictures. What a beautiful lady. What? Oh, I didn't accept those jobs? God damn it. Oh, please tell me the jobs are still there. Stupid. 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 Timbo didn't teach me about that, did you, Uncle Tim? Let's remove all this dust first and foremost. Now, I need to take my PC here because we're going to do a little bit of finagling to hopefully get ourselves an upgraded bit of RAM here. We'll see what happens. So we're going to take one of these 2 gigabyte sticks out. Still leaving us with 2 gigabytes, so that's okay. And we're going to throw it in this guy's computer. He wants 8 gigs of RAM. He's already got 2. So I figured I would take one of my 2s, throw it on in there, and then we'll give him one of the new 4s and throw it in there. Make an 8. Look at that. Alright, so benchmark is running on the other one. This one is the one that wants the new processor. So we'll open this up. take out the Celeron. Ugh, reminds me of celery. How bland is that? Give him his nice new i5 6400. There you go, buddy. That feels much better, doesn't it? I know. I felt the same way when I put mine in. Don't you worry. Put his fan back in, his cable back in, and he also wants more RAM. How much RAM do you got there, friend? 2 gigabytes. So we're going to take the other 2 gigabyte stick from my computer. Take the other 2 gig stick. Thank you, computer. You've been such a wonderful help. It's all for the benefit of my computer, though. So don't worry. It might seem like I'm hurting poor computer for other people's needs, but no. I come first. Alright? Don't even get it twisted. We'll open that up. Put in a 4 gig, just like that. He's got 8 gigs of RAM. Put the stupid thing back on. Thumb screws for days. I probably got thumb muscles like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. Oh yeah, I gotta plug the damn thing in, don't I? That's an interesting photo. I wonder if that's the person who hired me. Interesting way to meet your client, you know? So we got one more job, and then we can see if we can have some fun with our case. Oh, this is the one that actually needs a new power supply unit and CPU. But we'll see. Maybe we have some of this stuff on me. I don't think I have any power supply units, but let's see what's up here. We got a Ryzen 3 CPU. We do not have any other CPUs, so we'll just sell his. We're going to need to buy a Ryzen 3. I probably should have caught exactly what Ryzen 3 that was, but we'll just buy the cheapest one. I'm not too worried about it. We will also check his power supply. It is a 500. Wow. Wow, not bad at all. Okay. We're going to have to unplug everything from it. It's going to be fun plugging all those things back in, am I right? And we actually also have to remove this plate on this one. On this particular case. Unscrew the power supply. And we should be good to just remove it. Just slide it on out. Pretty typical case design. Standard. You know, when you're a pro like me. Alright, we're going to actually now install 2 beautiful 4 gig. Actually, no, we'll just install the one. We'll just go from 2 2s, which is 4 gigabytes, to a 4, which is obviously still 4 gigabytes. Just so that other one isn't used. You know, keep it in new condition. But there you go. Now we got ourselves a 4 gigabyte. I guess it's not really an upgrade, but it's kind of an upgrade. So we got to order this guy power supply unit. I'm assuming I don't have a power supply unit. Oh, I do have one. It's only a 250 though. I don't think this guy's going to be... You know, I'm just going to sell that 250 because who uses a 250? I mean, let's be real. I have 2 of these things. Well, maybe someone will need one day. Who knows? If we're desperate for money, we can always sell them. So film classics and movie maniacs are duking it out and attacking each other's computers. And I love it. I am making so much money. Well, not so much money, but I'm making money off of their beef. I knew all of this technology was a terrible idea. It was doomed from the outset, and I've had to sit by as the whole technological farce tumbles down around me. You'd think electronics these days would be able to handle a simple 500-page novel, but apparently it's simply too much to ask. But I digress. I skipped all of that, by the way. Would you be so kind as to do whatever is necessary? They really took time to write these stories out. I like it. 500 gigabytes of storage. I might have that already. We'll check. That's the job that I currently already am doing, and this one just wants to do some virus removal because they keep seeing windows pop up that they didn't open. Hiya. I will check it for malware for you. Don't you worry about a thing. And I got storage out the wahoozle. If a wahoozle is even a thing. I also forgot, when I had this thing open here, to check if we could add the fan. I'm not sure if it'll go in this case. Maybe it will. Oh, we gotta take the front off. No problem. Take the front off. We'll remove the filter, the dust filter. And now we install... Oh, we should have got one more. But whatever, we got one for now. That's cool, right? Dust filter. And front panel. And side panel. We're slowly making this PC into something cool. But we'll do a full build PC down the road. I just want to check out the parts that interest me as we go along. So, let's put it down. Actually, no, let's leave it up here where we can see it. Missing cables. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. We gotta power the fan and plug it into the thingamajigger. Forgot to cable it up, so we got to plug it into the motherboard so that it gets power and it gets told when to speed up and when to slow down and when to do the hokey pokey and when to turn it all around, because you never know. These are very important things to know. You don't want to miss it. You need your brain to tell you when to do them. All right. Now we should be good to go. Powering it on. Oh, look at that. It's just a white light right now. Unfortunately, this case doesn't show anything from the front, but you can still see it when you look in through the side. That's not a bad thing. Now, if we come over here, I believe this lighting is for that exact reason. So we can come into the Corsair fan and do whatever we want. So it's static right now. We can go breathe, we can go rainbow, we can go flash, we can go ramp, just like with a real computer. So we're gonna go rainbow. We're gonna not speed it up. I want to slow it down. I just want a nice calm switch. What's this time offset? There, I like that. Let's do that. So we're gonna apply that. Now we got a nice little rainbow fan in our computer. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's just a fan. We worked this hard to get a fan, and it's this exciting. Why? What? I don't know, but it is, and I'm loving it. Give me my computer. Let's see if we can see it when it's down here. Not really. Okay, not the best case for colored fans. But it's in there, okay? And we know it's in there, and that's all that matters. That's it. That's all. Let's make sure I accept these damn things, and we'll go to the next day.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take it easy.